Hi, my name is Kenny Rampton. I play trumpet with the Jazz at Lincoln Center Orchestra. I want to talk to you a little bit about role-playing in a trumpet section, what it means to play the different parts within a trumpet section in a big band. First of all, there's the lead trumpet player. Now that is arguably, well, not really arguably, that is pretty much the heaviest job in a big band. That and the drums. The drum chair. But the lead trumpet is the voice that rides above the entire band when the entire band is playing ensemble passages. So the lead trumpet player needs to be in tune with what's going on with everybody else and everything else in the band. It's got to be the center of the time, the pitch, the phrasing, the cutoffs, the articulations. When there's a decision to be made about what kind of mute to use within the brass section, or the trumpet section especially, the lead trumpet player is the one who determines what kind of mute we're going to use, when we're going to cut off a note, how we're going to articulate notes, etc. So the lead trumpet position is a very, very important position in any big band. The lead trumpet player in our band is Ryan Kaiser, and he's one of the finest trumpet players and musicians that I've ever met in my life. On top of being an incredible jazz musician, he's an incredible lead trumpet player, and probably the most consistent player on any instrument that I know, which is very important for a lead trumpet player to be. If there's a passage written for the entire band that cuts off on the end of 4, the lead trumpet player is the one who dictates that, and everybody else has to follow him. The second trumpet player in a big band, his job is to not only match the lead trumpet player's cutoffs, articulations, his attacks, the intensity in the sound, the kind of tone he's getting, the vibrato he gets, and to really support the lead trumpet player in every way possible. But also the second trumpet player needs to be capable of stepping up to play lead in case the lead player wants a break, for 8 bars to set up for the next phrase. And the second trumpet player needs to be very strong and at the same time be able to perform a supporting role within the trumpet section in the big band. And that's my job. I play second trumpet with Jazz at Lincoln Center Orchestra. And the entire section basically, in a nutshell, follows the lead player. Third trumpet has a slightly different role because you're under the second trumpet then. So if there's 3 trumpets as opposed to the lead player playing the second player is then playing lead, so the third player needs to play the second position, and the fourth moves up to the, so on and so forth. But generally, in most trumpet sections, whoever's playing the bottom voices plays with, in general, a bigger, fatter kind of sound because you want to give a big foundation to the sound of the section. And the lead player is also got a big full sound, but is really projecting and singing out that top voice. One other thing I want to mention about the lead trumpet player's, his job isn't only to set the phrasing and the articulations and the cutoffs and the vibration of the band, but in order to do that, the lead trumpet player needs to hook in time-wise with what's going on with the rhythm section and pitch-wise. So I play lead trumpet in other bands in different situations. And when I do, I always try to focus in on the drums for the time. Where is he playing the 8th? Where is he placing the 8th notes? And get inside of that time. Listen to really every stroke that the drummer's playing on the cymbal and try to get inside of that time, to hook into the time. And as a lead trumpet player, when you do that and the other trumpet players fall in with what you're doing, the ensemble itself is going to sound much more swinging, much more inside the time. Everything is going to flow much better if the lead trumpet player does that. It's very important for lead trumpet player to listen to the drums. And for pitch, listen to the bass. Pitch comes from the bottom up. So you got to center your pitch with the bass. And if you're centered pitch-wise with the bass and time-wise with the drums and the bass, then that's going to take the band to another level as a lead trumpet player. And that's a very important part of a lead trumpet player's jobs. So that's more or less the roles of trumpet players and the different parts they play within the section.